And in the locker room. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Pass to Sampson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team.
And one of the more skilled offensive players in basketball, Tim, is Bradley Beal.
Kevin, whether it's fair or not, he is judged against that hefty contract.
Take a break.
It's a lot to live up to, but he's certainly capable of lighting up a scoreboard.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Phoenix, no good that time either. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Off target from outside.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Good.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Fades away, and that one is good.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. No good on the triple. Phoenix has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. No good on the 3. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's stolen. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
For 3, buries it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Number 30, first personal foul, second team foul.
To the wing right side. Here's the screen. No one near him.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. With the rebound.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
From deep, Phoenix grabs the miss.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
And Clint Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Puts up a 3. Johnson pulls it in.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
To the middle. To the inside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Kevin?
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Hey, yo, right here.
A 3 ball. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Spins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He hits the second from the line. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Driving inside. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, leading by a point. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And for Phoenix, chalk up 2 there.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
The 3. And that one is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good. Shot missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Can't connect from short range.
and that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Oh, that's blocked. Phoenix, no good that time either. Gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. So the wing on the left. Shot from the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. 14 feet away. Count it. Good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dunk to finish it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, sir?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
For the 3. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
A three-pointer, no good. Phoenix trails by 3. Three-pointer on the way.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Over to the left wing. Perez, the pass to Sampson. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. For Phoenix, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Trying to end the drought. It's blocked. It's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Into the lineup for Phoenix, number 43. Number 43.
Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Lets it fly from 18. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 1:04 left in the first half. Another three for Phoenix.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And he lays it straight in. 8 points for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
.29 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. That shot is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 1. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. The Thunder will be playing at Paycom Center as they go up against the Rockets. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you didn't even know it. A poet.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Deflects the pass. The shot that time, not on target. Phoenix shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And for Phoenix, from beyond the arc, Sampson pulls it in.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Down low. Inside. Buries the easy one.
We're seeing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Three-pointer, drills it from outside. 14 points for him.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Tries a three. They get it back. And they pick up 2. And Phoenix leads by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Tries it from 19, and that's good for 2.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
His three-pointers off the mark. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Fires the 3, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Nails the wide-open jump shot.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And the home team has possession. It's a 1-point game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And that's not exactly the matchup they were looking to exploit there.
To the paint. They set the screen. Offensive rebound. And he finishes with the dunk. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
This one for 3. Perez with the rebound. Perez has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's deflected. Launches it. Perez with the rebound. Perez has got 5 rebounds tonight. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 12. Number 12.
Here's Sampson. Pass to Perez. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. He has 7.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Phoenix trails by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They grab their own miss. Misses from close range. Gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Six on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. With the shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. got 1:18 left in the third quarter. From 12 feet out. That one, no good. Phoenix trails by 4. .40 seconds left here in the third quarter. To end the cold streak, they shoot again. You can't get that one. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Misses the 3. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Pulls up on the elbow. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Phoenix needs to get off a shot. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The tray. Phoenix grabs the miss. And the layup is good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
There's to Simpson. That one, no good.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
To tie it up. Simpson pulls it in. Simpson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. The 10-footer. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
From 18 feet away, Phoenix grabs the miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
To take the lead, gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Phoenix leads by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
There's the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Good on the triple.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pocket 6. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
They set the pick. Lots of room. Can't get it to go.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Beyond the arc. And it doesn't go.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Does not go in.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Takes the 3. It's good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. To the lane. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 17-7 run. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And he banks the layup in.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on it.
Gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
Phoenix foul. Number 11. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 34.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. So he gets them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
6-point lead. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's Phoenix's ball. They swipe it.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way. What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Number 13. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3. Not gonna go. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team. Number 11.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. From deep. It's off target. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks so much, guys. Jordan, congratulations. What was the game plan that allowed this team to get the win?
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
let's meet your home team.
These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's the pick. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. Six on the shot clock. Launches it. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Misses the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From downtown. First shot won't go.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Home team foul. Cannon. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Fires the three. The shot comes out. Gone 0 for 2 from outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Driving in. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. They set the screen. That one's good. This game is all even.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The three is up. The shot misses. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Home team foul. Number 10. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Three-pointer, no good. Gone 3 of 8 so far. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. To the paint. putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Compared to the old days, Doris, it feels like rookies these days get more playing time right away.
You're right, B.A., and it doesn't matter if they're still in their teen years. It comes down to, are you the most talented player, or are you considered a foundational piece, and we want to get you repetition right away.
Hits the front of the rim and out. He's gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Fires from deep. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Down low. Here's Martinez, and he lays it up and in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Shooting has not been great early, just 27%. To the inside, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
36 seconds left now in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. For 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage. Exactly what you're looking for.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
For 2, number 5.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Shooting about 43% in this one. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Shooting a nice 50% for the game. And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest Norris.
It's an incredible story, B.A., because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Fires high post, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
No good on the... triple. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Cans it from the wing.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Off target with the 3. Gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And going through warm-ups, coming to you live on this Tuesday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sport. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Now the starting group for the visitors. Cannon laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Traps in the tray. Clark, you've been a part of this league for quite some time. What were some of your favorite cities to visit?
Well, it's hard to not include some of the big market cities. L.A., New York, Chicago, Boston, in part because those teams were really good and they also had great fan bases and fun venues to play in.
And good that time.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Finished off the break.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Shot, high post. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. It's blocked, and they recover it. Puts up a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
They're a little slow out of the gates. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
There's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From the arc. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Fires for 3. And that one is hammered home.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. They need this one, and the layup is up and in. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Got 3 off the mark.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the left wing. And here's the fast break. Plays it in off the breakaway.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Old team foul. Number 10. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Cranes the 3-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Down low. Off target at the rim. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Lets it go. No good on that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Knocks it loose. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5.
Remaining the first 2 minutes.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Misses the baby hook.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And it's off from 3-point range. .122 left to play in the first quarter. From past the arc. No good on the shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Off the mark, and the drought continues.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.34 seconds left to play in the first. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he he was able to get that one to go. But it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The 10-footer. The shot will not fall.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 6. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Martinez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
They set the pick. 2 on the clock. Pick off in midair. Here's the break. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And he makes good on the layup. 10 points for him.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. That game is the first and last of their homestand. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's a good screen. Beyond the arc. Nice again. He gets it in there.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Takes the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
To the inside. No good with the layup. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jacks up a 3. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Number 42.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you, Kevin.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Screen coming.
Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Already a second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
They set the pick. Inside. Driving the lane. Can't get it to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Shoots from the elbow. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
Free throw shooting for this team has become a real priority. They put in the work, and they make the most of their opportunities at the stripe.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. To the left side wing. It's stolen.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach would probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Into the lineup for your home team. Number 22. Number 22.
6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Unloads from 13. No good that time.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They could use a bucket. That shot, no good. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we welcome you,
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several instances where the guys should have just... Next up, Let's see who made the honors for our NBA Players of the Week. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of... And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So it's the visitors now. A 12-point game. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Got that one up quick.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Shot clock at 6. Unloads. He doesn't hit that one. 40% from the field. From 13, yep, that one goes.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
It's tipped. To the paint. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GN.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the paint, another steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And the shot goes in. He has 7.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
There's a screen. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Here we go, all alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
The 11-footer. Second chance shot. Misses at the rim. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Cannon lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
The visitors with the ball, down by 12. And it's blocked, and they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. He can't get it to go. Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
All sorts of time, and it goes down 2 points. He has 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the inside, and it's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds, and they'll keep possession.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
1:14 left in the third. To the paint, clock at 4, and the shot goes down.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Teardrop shot, unable to get that one. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Inside. Lays it up off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second free throw. With 1 on the clock. Doesn't go for it. Now through 3 quarters of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
To the right side. He takes it in, and that one drops for him.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at
it. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Down low. Fast break, here they come. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. And the wing jumper offline.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Another steal. From 18 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Got a piece of it. Let's go. Quick shot there, and it's off target. 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The three, they get it back, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Knocks down the three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Six on the shot clock. That one misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Launches it. And it misses. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Stolen. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. 5 on the clock. It's good. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Just 4 to shoot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
There's the screen. No good, unable to end this run.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.